think I have it. Do I have sound? Can anybody tell me if I have sound? Before I move too far, am I actually able to be heard? Alright. So here's the plan. Ah. Wow, there is definitely a delay in what I'm seeing. Because I do have it on two screens right now. Alright. Okay, cool. It is actually working. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. This is an old Pentium 3 system. Uh, Eventually I'm going to put a card reader in here because I don't have a floppy drive, and nor does the board have the ability to have a floppy drive, I don't think. I have this MSI motherboard that I got from a friend, and I'm just going to gut this Pentium 3 system, which will probably make some people sad. And I guess I might as well get started, right? For some reason, I didn't feel like actually recording it, which is why I'm going through the live stream route. Looks like I have to move the top to get the power supply out. Alright, so, I do have the chat on my TV over there, screen over here. So if anybody wants to ask questions, I can try to answer them. This is the first time I've actually worked with this case, so please forgive me, and also forgive me for the crappy webcam. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to make some mistakes on this. So here's a rundown of the hardware. Oh, crap. This actually just came in the mail. It's a AMD, what's this, 4300? Okay, good. I did open it to make sure that what I got was actually the processor. I think it's a 4300. It's a AM3 platform. Should be a pretty decent system for what I call mom use. So I really wish I was more organized, but I was not expecting things to go, well, the way they went. So 4300 plus, MSI 970A G43 motherboard, full ATX motherboard. I also have memory around here somewhere that I'm missing. Got a nice cooler for it. Oh, might have to put in the screen. Okay, there's the memory. This box will get all the hardware from the Pentium 3, unless my cat gets to it first. I've got Corsair XMS 3 4 gig kit. Should be a pretty decent. And a 500 watt Corsair power supply. So, I guess what I can do is start the disassembly of this case first. But I want everybody to know. Yeah, it's going to be roughly retro hardware. Well, I like to keep things simple when it comes to my mother using a computer, to be honest. Um, so, using an older system is usually something she can deal with. What am I hanging up on here? Oh, that's weird. the screws to the hard drive cage, or actually that hold the hard drive in, were holding up the hard drive cage. But yeah, like I was saying, when it comes to what I'll call a learning curve, I don't like all kinds of big flashy cases, really. I don't like them in general for me either, but I especially don't like it when I have to tell somebody how to use the system. Yeah, I got this system for free from a pastor/thrift store that I go to, and I could never get the hardware to work, so it seemed like a good idea to just. My original idea was to use an eMachines case. Well, actually, my webcam's being supported by the eMachines case right now, and man, I'm gonna leave that DVD drive in there because I don't have her system with me to put put her DVD drive in it. And I just wanted to reuse some of what. Yeah, I want to reuse some of what she has. I want to put her main hard drive as secondary drive in here because what I'm doing. I failed to mention OCZ solid state. So this is actually going to. What I'm trying to do is future-proof this for a little while at least, so I won't have to really mess with her computer. I mean, worst comes to worst, slap a little more RAM in it. You know what I mean? I need to tell somebody. YouTube. I was telling somebody to watch my thing. They're like, "Well, I need the link." I'm like, it's on YouTube. All right, so out with this older hardware. Unfortunately, I mean, I can make it so I can test it when the time comes. Huh. ATI Rage 128. That might come in handy somewhere. And Ethernet card. Oh, this actually has two ISA slots. Based on what I've seen on eBay, I could ask for $300 for this. What do you mean? What am I running? Because right now I'm using something called Wirecast, which I've never really heard of. What I was expecting was to be able to use the Hangouts app like I did before to do a live event. Oh, shoot! I didn't even notice that was two different names. I'm sorry. I'm not close enough to it. All these holes should, in theory, line up. ATX really hasn't changed that much in all this time. It doesn't take long to gut the system. Yeah, I can leave that. So if anybody's curious, this is. This is a Pentium 2, or Pentium 3 actually. 500 megahertz. I don't really see any branding on the board. Oh, it's an actual Intel board. Cool. It's actually got a. Looks like this was a decent system for its day. Now, what I'm going to do, since I have all this mess in my way, I need to pop out the. I'm not used to doing this kind of thing live. I want to try to do more of these. You have to forgive me. I'm a little bit of an awkward person. I think many of you who watch my channel know that. I'm going to put the shield in real quick, the IO shield, while I can still remember. I'll try not to be like some people who, unless you really need me to know, I'll tell you, but I think the IO shield is pretty obvious. I've seen, actually, one of my favorite YouTubers just over-explain how the IO shield goes in. I love the guy's videos. He's dang good at what he does. But sometimes it's like, really? Alright, so what we're going to do now, I guess, is prep the board. Um, not really. It's been a while since I've done an AMD build. I'm not used to the pins being on the bottom. Look at all that goodness. This is the FX 4300. I'm thinking this should definitely be a decent system for a while. Alright. That's seated in there. Wipe. And now for the fun part. I've never installed this cooler before. I do know that because there's a fan right here that I would like to. I know where I want to push the fan, or push the air. See, what was awkward was I had some of these parts sitting here for several days, because some came from Amazon, some came from eBay. Well, actually, the processor came from eBay. And as long as everything's good, he's getting a good review, because it was packaged very well. It was, you know. Do you think I should eat that? I'm not the, I think if you've watched, I think I've only done like 2 build videos. You probably noticed that I'm not the most, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not that the most worried about the cable management and all that. AM2, how about AM3? Which way is this fan blow? So I'm gonna want it this way. So perhaps I should install. No, the most she plays is like the Facebook games, Farmville, the other Crapville stuff. That's pretty much what she does. Which I have to figure that this system would be far more than suited for that. Because this is a quad core, I think it's a 3.8 gigahertz. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find out which slots it wants the memory in. Okay, so it wants the middle, or the black ones used first. Alright. Because I don't know how far out that cooler is going to hang. So I want to put the memory in first. Weird. Got a third empty case there. I'm surprised that my cat Rotella has not paid us a visit yet. Yeah, I've seen a guy, Lon Seidman. He actually does really good tech review videos. He's not so much like a hardware person. He just does like the new and current tech reviews. I've seen him show the Z-Box before. And let's see if I can figure out how to do this AM3. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I've never installed one of these coolers, especially never installed one of them on this. This is where things might get boring. Retention plate. Oh. So this goes through here. And this somehow. Okay, I'm going to have to take this out of the camera sight real quick. So this pretty much literally makes no sense. Or does it? I think it does make sense now. So I guess I can put some of the goo on it. See, what they do, if any of you have ever installed one of these, so I was told this was good for AM3. What they do is they just give you like these little diagrams that make almost no sense. And things are about to get, what's the word I'm going to controversial. Because when I do this, I literally just do a decent glob right in the middle. I try not to go overboard with it. Put this down. That may or may not have been a bad move, but man, that did give good coverage. Sorry about the boredness of me trying to figure out how to install this stupid cooler. Hey, I had fun with the 212 Evo as well, because that's what's running in my main rig. Oh, man. Guess I'd rather that be tight than loose, right? Alright. I think for the most part the board is prepped. Got the memory in, got the cooler on, and if that's a question, yes, I did get an SSD for her. If that's a statement, then still, yeah, I did. Let's find out what Ryan wants, because I'm sure that was Ryan. Sounds like I can hear it running in my headphones, and it sounds like there's quite a delay. But let me put this to the side. I am really surprised that my cat has not paid us a visit. Alright. Start with first things first. Oh yeah. What is this, DDR2? Forgot I had some random laptop memory in this box. A friend of mine was in the process of doing some moving, and he said to me, he goes, if you'll help me do some of this stuff, I got a box of random computer stuff for you that you can have. And part of that was I think I'm missing a screw. Nah, it'll be alright. Okay, those came from inside the case. It doesn't really matter which screws go which, really. They're all the same screws, excuse me. So this will be... Yeah, she has my old, what is it, 9850 or 59.8? I don't know. Some AMD Black Edition AM2 system. And the motherboard's given her a lot of issues. In fact, we lost the onboard LAN not that long ago. So I put just put a regular network card in it, and which helped her stay on the internet. But then occasionally it'll just shut off on her and give her other issues. So I'm just like, you know what? It's time to build a new system. I just learned something this case does that will make my life just a hair easier. I'll show you in a second, although you can probably guess what I'm doing. This doesn't come down, does it? Apparently, this whole side, the motherboard tray comes completely off, which is kind of cool, but I was hoping it just folded down. I'm going to put this back in. This looks like it's going to be more of a pain than it's worth. Just have to pull out a motherboard standoff, because I do know that one's not right. Q2000? What's a Q2000? Oh, that is probably the case. This just doesn't seem like being able to pull the tray completely out is really useful for anything. Now, a lot of what I'm hearing through my headphones over there is just a lot of banging. Is that really loud, or is that, for the most part, okay? Oh yeah, and I hate. One thing I hate is front board umbilicals. Testing this system in my current layout is going to be a pain. So JFP1. Where is JFP1? Okay. I'll take this. I guess I can hook up PC speaker since it's actually there. FP2. JFP1 is pin 1 is hard drive. Which pin 1 is set. See what happens. Sorry about all the excitement here. Crap, I might not be able to use power LED because of the oh, my brain just shut off completely on me. You know, I might be able to. Because the power LED from the front or from the case is a 3-plug wire. Oh no, it's definitely not going to work. Alright, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as all 5 holes are populated, I don't have to worry about shorting anything out. Ah. I think my cat's wondering why I'm talking to imaginary people. Something's stripped out. Oh man. So I got 1, 2, 3. Now, where was that 5th one? Wait, 1, 2. I don't need. Last thing I need is this thing shortened out. Ah. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we're good. I thought I was about to have to pull the motherboard out to find out where this other standoff was. Which I'd rather do than burn up the motherboard. I gotta stand up for a second. Oh, man. I have a bad back and don't sit like that for too long kills me. Alright, so we'll prepare solid state drive. And it's ooh, saw that spike on the microphone. So of course I got a nice bracket for this. Do I even have SATA cables? Or at least one? This could be a problem. I'll pull one out of that. Be alright. Can't believe I actually have to pull a SATA cable out of another computer because I did not think this all the way through. If you've ever watched any of my videos before this one, you know I'm not the most organized person in the world. Actually, she's got a laptop hard drive in her computer now because I don't know what my mother was doing, but she was running out of hard drives or burning through hard drives pretty quick. And I was running out of hard drives, so I put a laptop hard drive in her system. Okay, something here. Showing a healthy stream, so hope everything's still coming through all right. Once I do this, I guess the only thing to do is maybe if you guys want to go get a drink or something, I gotta get a monitor out here, a couple power cables, and well, I'm glad I brought that video card up because this doesn't even have onboard video. Wow, is it delayed? I'm just now seeing me picking up the computer. Those rounded headphones go. It doesn't matter, but I just put this in upside down. Well, actually, upside down it fits better. Well, get it holes lined up better. Oh man, I just feel like this is the most exciting thing going on right now, right? Alright, so I'm going to put the hard drive in. Uh, this was supposed to be way more exciting than it was. I promise you that. Still can't believe I had to put the SSD in upside down, but that's not going to affect a dang thing, so I don't care. Alright. I almost didn't bring this, which, where's my video stream? Okay, almost didn't bring this, but I'm like, you know what, just in case. I didn't realize the motherboard didn't have onboard video, so glad I did. This is a GT 8800? Yeah, GT 8800. It's not a bad video card, but it's better than nothing. Um, I guess I can put power to a couple things. Don't need this one at the moment. Just need this. PCIe. What is this? 6? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is once like I said, I'm going to go and grab a monitor because I'm grossly unprepared. And then I'm going to put put Windows 7 on it. I don't know. I feel like recording that, but I'm going to be right back. Oh man, my legs hurt from sitting with it. this will have network. It is the, what I said was the AMD 4300. It's a quad core, 3 point something gigahertz, maybe 3.8, I think. Well, I'll have that all up in just 1 minute. Switch that to 0. I'm going to try to get a network cable over here. So I can just move the router a couple inches. Again, I'm very, very sorry about my unorganized nature here. I do have a Windows 7 flash drive that's about to be plugged in. And turn this screen around so I can still see what's going on. Okay, this is a little awkward because I still need to be able to see what I'm doing. A Dell Dell Dimension with a few blown caps was gracious enough to give me the well, that's a good sign, right? There we go. That video card's loud as can be too. I think I had the power LED backwards. F1 to run setup. So what do we have? 4300, 3.8 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, and I'm just gonna save configuration and exit, and then I'll see about putting Windows 7. Does anybody really want to see Windows 7 being put on here? I mean, it's kind of a obvious thing, but although it should be fast with the SSD, this video card takes forever to boot though. Apparently, the guy I got off had the overclocking set up on it. How long has this been going on anyway? Looks like about an hour. Jeez. Trying to catch the post. I don't even know which button it is on this board. Oh yeah. Man, no power switch. Might be F2. I'll probably end up giving her this monitor too. The escape. I am really sorry that this is turning into nonsense here, trying to get into the BIOS. Enter and setup, finally. Alright, so standard mode. That's really what I want. Processor's not that bad. I mean, I know these AMDs run pretty warm. That's not doing too bad. Anybody know how to change the boot priority? Boot disk priority. You know, I can put CD in front of that. Let's see if this will actually boot from the CD-ROM. We're not from the CD-ROM. From my SanDisk Cruiser, which should have Windows 7 on it. If it doesn't, then we might have a problem. I might not be able to run Windows setup. Ah, crap. Give me a second here. I'm going to be off camera for a minute. Thanks. I'm just going to be able to stretch my back though. Gotta be careful with whatever I do, I don't accidentally knock this offline again, because that was a pain. It says it should be a. That's on a different screen, so that's fine. I think that's the one I've used. I'm really sorry about this. I am watching the chat from over here, though. Okay, yeah, that's the one that's got the. Okay. Um, yeah. So it's up to you guys if you want to wait for me to make this Windows 8 flash drive. This will probably take a few minutes. Again, I'm very sorry about my unprofessionalism. I'll probably get better at this if I do it a few more. We're more than halfway there. Well, actually 45%, so a little less than halfway there. Almost done. We're at 92%. Ow! My knee just popped. What's going on down here on my tummy? Yeah, I think I will go ahead and go with the USB 2.0 just to be safe. Just to be fair, the two systems I know I've done that successfully on were Intel machines, not AMD. And I'm not familiar with any of these newer AMD chipsets. Backup completed. I need to, put one key. There we go. And I'm going to do my best to hide my key while I type it. When did the screen go black? Finally did something right. Art. Wish I had a better graphics card though. One of these two. What the frig? There's sometimes that shows up as a I'm really baffled here. Dang. With MSIs I can do this. I just don't know which. There we go. Got it. Got it. I'm going to attempt to not knock everything off my little stand here. I want to see something here. I have the live stream in Firefox on a different browser in my on my TV over there. And I want to see what you guys see. And it does not look like you'll be able to read this, so I'm not going to bother hiding it. Oh, apparently I have this paused over here too. C9WKB. Wish me luck. Alright, so we got Windows 8.1 going in. I can't reach keyboard from over there, so I'll make sure everybody's still okay with what's going on. I'm really wishing I had decided to keep a, now that I know what I was doing wrong, I kind of wish I'd put in a USB 3.0 port. That's not good. That's really not good. I really wish I knew what was going on here. I don't need this anymore. Yeah, got a problem. Be right back. This sucks. I have a different video card I'm gonna end up giving her. But this is just so I can keep the video going. So I really don't need the PCIe right now. Well, PCIe power connector. God, that's so much quieter without that. Oh, yeah, of course it'll be quieter when the power supply is off, won't it? That sucks. I thought I was done with that. Wow, that turned out to be a helpful feature in Windows 10. Thank you for everybody that's stayed in here and put up with me. Who knows? I might leave this old 256 meg video card in there. I don't know how far it got before it crashed. This where even though it's a 2.0 stick, it works so much faster than 3.0 port. I don't know why, it just usually does. Not an interesting note, it's like with everything I got two browsers open, one of which is full screen receiving the video. I'm not even at 50% utilization on the CPU on my 4690K that's doing the broadcasting. Probably if I was running better quality video, which I'd like to do, I forgot to grab the better camera. Might be possible, but I'm not even at. I'm sitting at 3.2 gigs used out of my 8 gigs of RAM, so I'm at 40%. Let's say I'm quite impressed with the 4690K. My Ethernet though, that's going completely insane. Is there a fan header near that? Of course, not quite long enough. Oh, that's not even a typical fan header. Never mind. I will hook this fan up before I ship it. And by ship it, I mean drive it over there. Ugh. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not able to get to my keyboard. Is anybody still with me? Can I get any type of feedback? I'm showing 3 people watching, but yeah, I don't know what happened. This has been like a very reliable video card, which is why I use it for everything. But maybe it just doesn't like the chipset in the board. I don't know. Ah, crap. I didn't make that mistake, I promise. Now let's go do that stupid stuff. Tell you what, it's already running pretty quick. Oh, except for this part. So I'm willing to bet that my speeds are a little low right now. I'm getting hungry. So this is why I didn't want to install Windows on the video. Hi! Glad the reset button's not hooked up because that was accidentally hit that. So there we are. We're in the start menu. There's Rotella probably getting in the shot. But So I think I know what the issue is, because he mentioned having a problem that he thought was the motherboard, but ended up being a power supply, because he had the same problem after he put his new motherboard in. Look at that. Or wait. I don't know what just happened. System's quite snappy. I think I'm gonna end up ending the video here because I'm having a few little issues. I might put this other video card back in and see what happens. But because the video controller is showing up as not available, or is not a. Uh, that's what video card showing up as not a known video card. Tell you what, this is running pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm gonna put the other video card in it. I'm gonna end this. Well, I guess since I got one back, I'll keep the video going while I do this. Um, I know for. Well, actually, I don't know for a fact that's Windows 8.1 compatible. Because once I have everything up and running, I'm gonna run tests, see if everything can run on 10, and then I'll just do the upgrade to 10. And that's how Microsoft works now, right? I didn't even. I'm kind of wishing I had done something sooner. This is one loud video card. Uh, kind of neat. Have I never seen that in Windows before? What I'm going to do, I just have a bunch of driver crap to deal with. And that's about it. System seems to work very, very nicely. So, guess that's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.